Should we ask here if they have a copy of the Liyue volume of the
Feel free to look around. There's no obligation to buy.
We're looking for the Liyue volume of the Teyvat travel guide. Do you have it in...
Sorry, dear. We stopped stocking that a very long time ago. It just wasn't selling.
Huh? But the Mondstadt volume was...
The thing is, the author made it too personal, and the result wasn't really much of a guide. It barely sold any copies, and the few travelers that did buy it made complaints afterward.
Well, that's a shame. The Mondstadt volume was a good read, even just as an adventurer.
The fact remains that I don't have it in stock. If you must read it, try your luck at Chang the Ninth's place.
Who's Chang the Ninth?
A book collector who lives in Qingce village. He's a complete grouch, but he will behave himself if the conversation... He was a regular customer here back when he lived in Liyue Harbor, and I still send him the odd out-of-print book or two every now and then.
Did somebody say out-of-print books? Is there a chance that Volume 6 of Legend of the Shattered Halberd is also in his collection? Apologies, my liege. Where are my manners? My name is Sing Cho, a humble literature enthusiast who happened to be... Since you and I are both in search of lost books, what say we travel together to Mount Qingce and just take it as a chance to get some respite from the hustle and bustle of Liyue Harbor. We all need that once in a while.
Is this an answer from this world?
Warning! Speed of light! Incoming!
Not bad, as far as treasure is concerned.
if you'd like it here.
The heavens are smiting me. Smiting me to smithereens. Uh-huh. And what do you want? Come on, spit it out.
We've heard you've got tons of old books lying around, and we want to borrow.
Don't get me started on the top. After the chasm was sealed off, the family mining business started going south. Then the Fatui started working to sabotage me. To pay off my debts, I had no choice but to pawn off my beloved book collection. Every last book. Do you have any idea what that means? Wrong. That was my life's work. I devoted my entire life to curating, collecting, caring for them. And now they're gone. Gone, I tell you. It's useless ranting and raving at you like this. All I can do is try to save enough Mora to buy them back. Unless you have other business here, I'm done.
Please tell me that you didn't pawn Volume 6 of
Legend of the Shattered Halberd. There's a title I haven't heard in a long...
What?
That work was an epic-defining masterpiece. Granted, it was almost unknown at the time it was published, but over time it was the work that came to define the genre of martial arts novels and sparked a plethora of imitation. Barely any copies of the first edition.
The later edition inexplicably went out of print, almost as soon as it was released. A shame, given what it allegedly added to the original.
Yes, that's right. How did I forget? The original edition's 6th volume of that work is so rare. I could never bring myself to pawn it no matter how much I needed the money.
You mean you still...
Yes, it is my...
Hey, Chang! You've got some nerve keeping me and my boss waiting like this. I'm sure you don't need me to remind you that if you mess with Gentry Moutsai,
But you know I can't afford to give a 70% discount on the price. I'd never...
That's your business. The question is, do you want your books, or do you want food on your plate? Perhaps you'd like to take your books...
Whoa there, friend. Come on. This gentleman is either willing to make a deal or he's not.
Just who do you think you are? Keep your...
My liege, I am but one who comes to the aid of this gentleman in his moment of need.
Guhua clan? Did you hear this clown? He thinks he's a Guhua. Oh, there was me thinking the last granddads of Guhua had keeled over and died by now. Who were you?
Justice is blind to our backgrounds, my friend. That just makes me someone trying to do the right thing. But you? The weasel who does the tiger's bidding may be less powerful than his master.
Get a load of this guy. And you, Chang? You're selling that core lapis whether you...
Oh, how the wolves prey upon the fallen tiger.
So, just to come back to what we were talking about earlier, could I get a yay or nay about borrowing that book?
Oh, what does it matter now? I can't expect anybody to care about me anymore.
3 long years I have waited for...
All right, give it a rest.
Hey, where are you going? So, you like
Oh, amazing!
Hello?
No wonder this book is so high...
How can they bully poor old Chang the Ninth like this? Forcing him to sell his ore for dirt cheap?
Why do you give up on your book search?
Oh, so now you can...
The reason I borrowed this book is that it would be a real pity if Chang the Ninth ended up and I meant every word I said to Chang the Ninth. I will return his act of I will be custodian of this book, and I will also help find a way to buy back the rest of his Of course I do. An initial plan anyway. I still... Give me a second to reflect.
You're still here? What is this again? I gotta hand it to the Goofball clan. Would you lack in numbers and... Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say goof...
There's a saying that goes,
Quit quoting proverbs at...
please leave this place. I will not tolerate an attempt to coerce an honest trader, especially when the one you seek to threaten is one to whom I owe it.
It's cute that you want to stick, but you picked the wrong time, you little punk. I brought the Fatui to back...
I may be young, my liege, but the path I have...
Oh, great speech.
There you are, eavesdropper. The more, Area. Don't blink! Hey!
You're open! Yeah!
Let me amuse myself a little. Over here!
Engaging!
Oh, now you've got me worked up. One step back, two forward.
Now's our chance! Neutralizing threats!
The merrier. Yeah. Let me amuse myself a little.
Blade! Disappear!
Let me amuse myself a little.
I thought that was just a regular pendant you were wearing, not a vision. You won this round, but you better watch your back. This isn't...
Would it be too much to hope they've learned their lesson? No, you misunderstand. That fellow has a foul mouth, to be sure. But his assessment of the state of the Guhua clan is... Well, though I long to restore Guhua to its former glory...
They've gone for now, but they'll be back looking to cause...
I'll see to it that no harm comes to those who show me kindness. There is a It's not like the Fatui to pick sides in a business dispute. But the confident demeanor of their errand boy suggests there must be a deeper level. He mentioned Gentry Mautai. I know this name. He has a stately residence in Liyue Harbor.
That idea works.
Me? I have other things to look into. Let me see.
You really have stuff to do?
Wow. So that's how...
Ugh, this guy is so annoying. Paimon just wants to slap him right in his stupid face. Fine. But from now on...
You go first. No need. One more page and I'll go and stretch my legs.
Is this an answer from this world?
Who goes there? Really? He didn't mention anything. The Master's dealing with some urgent business today.
Urgent business?
The Master's been working on a major business deal recently. He left early this morning to meet with the...
So, where...
I'm sorry. The Master has stressed that we must not disclose that information to just anyone. No, I mean, yes. Yes, you are. I meant no offense. Please, believe me. I'm sorry. Master's I beg for your mercy, please.
Well, my master has much more important things. Luckily for you, your bad attitude will be the last thing.
Thank you.
Nice work. Paimon... Anyway, seems like the VIP client in question must be one of the Fatui. In that case, seems business is booming at the Shinua kiosk. No one should notice if we put... But either way, if we want to know what kind of shady business they're up to, we better be careful.
And with that, the fate of the Uwa Brotherhood was sealed.
I understand. I do. Please do not worry. You have my word that the order will be completed.
The subordinate I sent was not quite so optimistic in his appraisal.
We just ran into a minor procurement problem, is all. But it's nothing for you to worry about. If Chang the Ninth won't...
That would be most ideal. I remind you again that the Fatui care only about... We are willing to lend a certain degree of support to this transaction. You may suddenly find our goodwill comes at a price you cannot afford.
I understand. I am indebted to you for your protection. You know...
We shall see when the time...
Darn that old man.
So, Mr. Who knows if Guwagi... You had other things to look into, when actually all you meant was you wanted some...
I see. I guessed as much.
Did you really guess, or are you just saying...
The course of action we must take is now clear. To start with, please deliver this letter to the Fei Yun, my liege. for reasons that I cannot explain. There is no need for you to read the contents of the letter.
Ugh, this writing is super hard to read. Paimon can't make heads or tails of it.
Hence why I said there's no need for you. The Feiyun Commerce Guild will have someone who can understand.
But why would you want to get them involved? Since we got to Liyue, Paimon keeps hearing people mention it. Having such big backing would be great and all, but are you
No need to worry about that. From what I know, they share my once they have read the carefully reasoned and passionately argued case I put forth in this letter, Gentry Moutsai must be taught a lesson he will never forget. Also, I do not wish for anyone else to know of my involvement.
Why not? You're only doing this
to silently disappear at the matter's conclusion, concealing one's name and contribution. This is the chivalrous thing to do. Each droplet of kindness I receive, I am duty-bound to repay with a welling spring of gratitude. I see.
That sounds very lovely. But be honest, you just want them to do it so you can carry on.
Thank you in advance for delivering this letter to the Feiyun Commerce Guild.
Hey! Excuse us, we come bearing news of a matter requiring your assistance. It's
A letter? Oh, I see. This again. Oh, don't mind me. I was just speculating. Let me give this.
Can we actually read this thing?
Yes, the script is inimitable by the uninitiated. Honored guests, you must both be wary from your long journey. Please allow the Feiyun Commerce Guild to be your host for tonight. Please rest assured that the matter written about has been duly received. We just need some time. Please take a seat here in Lioli Pavilion, where you may enjoy some light refreshments while taking in the ocean view.
Yay! Tasty snack!
Of course. We treat visitors with the utmost respect here at the Feiyun Commerce Guild. When honored guests grace us with their presence, far be it from us to shirk our... Please, this way.
And Paimon thought we'd get kicked out, or turned away at the door. Paimon didn't think Guhua Geek had...
Thank you for your patience. With the amount of wealth and power Gentry Moutsai has, it will take more than a slap on the wrist for him to correct the error of his ways. He must feel for himself the same suffering. Since Gentry Moutsai's business has to do with core lapis, we simply need to buy up all the stock there is in Liyue. That, deprived of the necessary raw materials, even the best craftsperson in Tevat would be unable to make...
Great idea! That'll be sure to mess things up, but Liyue is huge. Is it really...
With the timescale we are on, it is indeed a challenge. Hence, as stated in the letter, we must ask for your further cooperation. First, there are a number of vendors in the city you will need to buy from. There is also some unsold core lapis at the chasm. You will need... Finally, there is...
Alrighty, so 3 sellers in the city, another one at the chasm, and then...
Of course. We are not expecting...
Wow! So many...
Well, this is not the first time we've had to do something like this. All you need to do is strike a deal. The Feiyun once you have purchased all the core lapis...
Gotta hand it to Guhua Geek. This is some seriously solid work for a guy who lives in a fantasy world. Let's do this in the order the guy...
Hi, You want all my core? Well, that's sad. None are in writing. The buyers are being incredibly indecisive. Oh, it's for the Feiyun Commerce Guild? Seems business trends are about to... Nothing. Don't worry about my prior client. Thank you for your patronage. We hope the Feiyun
Good day, my friend. My apologies, but Oh, I thought you were here to purchase Snip. No, that I still have. Although I ship it all to factories and Snip. Too much hassle, not enough return. Sorry. What? No. All right. I'll clearly no shortage of cash flow.
Oi! Shh! Keep all of it? Though my business may not seem so big, I should warn you that all of it would be far more than you actually want. Fayun Commerce Guild? If it's for the Fayun Commerce Guild, then sign on the